Hi, this is fourth part of agriculture MCQ series, weed management. The author of book Modern Weed Management is O.P. Gupta. The author of book Principle of Weed Science is V.S. Rao. A weed complete its seed to seed cycle within 2 to 4 weeks is ephemeral weed. Which of the following is ephemeral weed is Phyllanthus nerudi. Which of the following is summer annual weed is Trianthema species and Digera arvensis. Which of the following is winter annual weed is Chenopodium album. Which of the following weed growing round the year is Amaranthus viridis. Which of the following is biennial weed Chicory, wild carrot, Cannella thistles and Luna nudicalis. Wheat fail to regrow when they cut close to the ground level. It is called simple annual. Several annual weed possess crown bud which sprout into new shoot after mother plant detop. Usually perennial wheat flower for the first time in the second year of their growth and thereafter flower each year regularly. To control perennial weed is much more difficult. Which of the following is shallow root perennial? Cynodon dactylon, Bermuda grass, and Agropyron repens, quake grass. These both are shallow root perennial. Which of the following is deep rooted perennial? Is Cyperus rotundus, which is known as purple nut sledge, and Sorghum helpens. These are deep rooted perennial. Monocot weed are also known as narrow leaves weed. Which of the following is grassy weed? Cynodon dactylon, which is shallow rooted perennial. Which of the following is monocot weed is Cyperus rotundus. Dicot weed are also known as broad leaves weed. Which of the following is dicot weed? Digera arvensis, Amaranthus viridis, and Parthium hysterophorus. These are dicot weed. Which of the following is sage weed? Cyperus rotundus and Typha species. Both are sage or monocot weed. Which of the following is herbaceous weed? Amaranthus viridis and Chenopodium album are herbaceous weed. Which of the following is brushweed? Ziziphus rotundifolia, Lantana camera, Prosopis julifora, and Acacia arabia. These are brushweed. Which of the following is summer perennial weed? Sorghum helpens. Which of the following is winter perennial weed? Is Cirsium arvens. The crop bound weed are always parasitic in nature. Which of the following is crop bound weed? Striga or witchweed, sorghum, maize, sugarcane and sunflower માં આવે. Which of the following is crop bound weed? Cuscuta dodder, lucerne રજકામાં આવે. Which of the following is crop bound weed? Orobanki, broomrape or vacumbo, Solanaceae family, tobacco, brinjal, chili, potato માં આવે. એના સિવાય મસ્ટાર્ડમાં પણ ઓરોબેન્કી આવે. Which of the following is crop bound with Loranthus, Vando or Dendrophtha, mangoની અંદર આવે. Which of the following is a mimicry weed of paddy is Avena species? Which of the following is a mimicry weed of wheat is Falery species? Which of the following is crop associate weed is Chicorium intybus? Which of the following is crop associate weed is Allium species? According to ontogeny, Bermuda grass and nutsedge are classified as perennial. Which weed cover most forest area in our country is Lantana camera. Carrot grass contain toxic alkaloids parthenin. Which of the following is not crop husbandry method of weed control is solarization? Which of the following is not physical method of weed control is tail seed bed? Uniform cutting of weed growth is known as moving. The process of repeated light application of frame to plant shoot to destroy even root of perennial weed is shearing. A bioagent used to control carrot grass is Zygogramma species. Zygogramma एक beetle છે. A mycoherbicide used to control joint wedge in rice is Colego, causal organism, Colatotrichum species. A mycoherbicide used to control stranglevine in citrus orchard is Devine, causal organism, Phytophthora species. A mycoherbicide used to control Johnson grass is Bipolaris, causal organism, Streptomyces species. A mycoherbicide used to control velvet leaf is Velgo, causal organism, Fusarium species. A mycoherbicide used to control dodder is Smolder, Cuscuta species. A presence of whom leaves in tea impair the quality is the Lorenthus. And mango પણ. Otto Hoffmann is considered as father of Schaffner. According to life cycle of wheat, Digera arvensis and Trianthema are annual, summer annual, while Chenopodium arbum is a winter annual. The weed used as good leafy vegetable is Amaranthus. Which type of dormancy in wheat seed occur due to deep placement in soil is enforced dormancy. Avena fatua exhibit all three kinds of dormancies. Complete removal of all live plant part and seed of wheat from an area is eradication. Carrot grass contain family Asteraceae. Cynodon dactylon Bermuda grass belong to family Poaceae. Nut sledge belong to family Cyperaceae. A mechanical pulling of wheat with their root and rhizome covered in a mud is dredging. Which method can be adopted to eliminate dodder from lucerne is crop rotation. Which method control aquatic weed in rice field is drainage. A weed grown in a soil having pH more than 7 is basophile. Orobanki weed is observed in tobacco, mustard, chili, brinjal and potato. Which fertilizer is used to increase absorption of glyphosate in nut sledge is ammonium sulfate. Which soil active herbicide effectively control weed in pearl millet, bajra is atrazine. 2,4-D is highly selective herbicide for wheat. A herbicide used in groundnut as pre-emergence is pendimethalin. Herbicide used in wheat as pre-emergence application is pendimethalin. A parasitic weed primarily attacking on sorghum and pearl millet is striga. એના સિવાય મેઝ સનફ્લાવર અને સુગરકેનમાં સ્ટ્રિગા અટેક કરે છે. લ્યુસન is the main host for parasitic wheat Cuscuta dodder. Herbicide used for early post-emergence treatment are usually non-selective. Difficult perennial weed, also known as pernicious weed. Which of the following is foliage active herbicide is paraquat. A herbicide atrazine exhibit both contact and translocate properties. Narrow spectrum herbicides are useful against special noxious weed. Which of the following is aquatic weed? Econia crescipes. એના સિવાય Typha, Ipomia and pickerel weed are aquatic weed. Wild oat and canary grass in small grain crops survive because of their similar morphology with host crop. Many of our weed in India originated in some other part of world. It is alien weed. Which of the following is crop land weed is Digera arvensis. Which of the following is alien weed is Lantana camera. Which of the following is acidophile weed is Rumex acetosella. The common weed are neutrophiles. Which of the following is facultative weed? Facultative weed are weed which are found in wild plus cultivated form. Example, Argemon mexicana, Euphorbia hit and opuntia species. Which of the following is obligate weed which are found in cultivated form only? Example, Chenopodium album, season bound weed and Convolvulus arvensis, field bind weed. Which of the following is special problem weed is Cyprus rotunus which is known as nut sledge. Which of the following is not special problem weed is Digera arvensis. Facultative weed are also known as apophyte. A weed plants its seed directly inside the soil since it produces both aerial and underground flower seed. It is Commelina bengalensis. Weed occur only cultivated or otherwise in disturbed land. It is known as obligate weed. Example, Chenopodium album and Convolvulus arvensis. Those weed species that grow primarily in wild communities but often escape to cultivated weed, associating themselves closely with main affair, it is facultative weed. Example, Argemon mexicana, Euphorbia hirt and opuntia species. A growing within or outside the field, weed frequently act as alternate host to insect pest and disease organism of crop. A weed grown in cottage industry for making rope and thatch board, it is Typha species. Which of the following weed does not exhibit nematicidal properties? Saccharum species, while Parthenium, Ecornia and Crotalaria exhibit nematicidal property. A weed like Cynodon dactylon use rhizome under the ground and runner and stolen over ground surface to propagate itself into new colony. Cyprus rotunum propagate by underground prominent tuber, which are in fact swollen end of wiry rhizome. Pappus is a parakeet-like modification of persistent calyx into hair, as found in several asteraceae weed. Balloon, which is modified peppery calyx that enclose the fruit loosely along with the end-cap air and found in Physalis minima. Lucas aspera, weed used to cure snake bite. Phyllanthus nerudi, weed used to cure jaundice. An objectionable weed is a noxious weed, though seed is difficult to separate when mixed with crop seed. Which of the following is not satellite weed? Is Amaranthus viridis. Satellite weed means weed matured at the same time and set same height along with crop, and difficult to separate when one mixed with crop seed. A weed associated with sandy soil is Argemon mexicana. The critical period of crop weed competition is 1/3. Observe maximum rooting depth of Convolvulus arvensis is 2.4. A weed density is generally higher in disturbed or agriculture soil than undisturbed soil. A weed may germinate even from 15 cm depth. It is Avena fatua. The term allelopathy was introduced by Mollis. The allelopathy is interspecific chemical correlation, while autoallotrophy is intraspecific chemical correlation. Concurrent allelopathy is referred direct effect of really toxin from the living plant to another growing vicinity. Strigol stimulant for which weed was identified in the root exude from cotton. The presence of Teget erecta plant exert adverse allelopathic effect on Parthenium species growth, while the weed Cassia tora shows suppressive effect on Parthenium species. The roots extruded from corn promote the germination of Orobanche minor and Striga hermonthia. It is one where 1 to 2 flush of weed destroy before planting of any crop is stale seedbed. It is worldwide crop husbandry method of controlling weed in rice field is flooding. Military use of herbicide is the greatest misfortune of their discovery. Which of the following is limitation of herbicide is military use? Crocidosema lantana, a moth, was found prominent in destroying flower and seed of lantana. In Tamil Nadu and Maharashtra, land infected with Opuntia delini was recovered from weed by releasing Dactylophilus tomentosus. The causal organism of mycoherbicide Valgo is Fusarium, Deva and Phytophthora species, Collego Coletrotrexum species, Bailophos, Streptomyces species. Flaming is a momentary exposure of green weed to as high as 1000 degrees Celsius. Which of the following is selective herbicide? Is 2,4-D, pendimethalin, quizalofop, metsulfuron, imazethapyr, phenoxaprop, propaquizafop are selective herbicide, while non-selective herbicide is glyphosate, paraquat, glufosinolate, diquat, dalapon are non-selective herbicide. While narrow spectrum herbicide are metoxuron, difenzoquac, diclofop are narrow spectrum herbicide. Broad spectrum glyphosate, atrazine, 2,4-D, pendimethalin, oxyflorphen are broad spectrum herbicide. Non-residual herbicide glyphosate and paraquat. Wettable powder atrazine આવે. Emulsify concentration oxyflorphen and pendimethalin. Granule brutachlor ne anilophos. Capsulated suspension pendimethalin. Water dispersible granule halosulfuron. Fumigant methyl bromide. An application of herbicide before emergence of weed is pre-emergence. It is uniform application of herbicide in standing crop over entire crop field with described to the location of crop is blanket application. The method is valuable in treating patch of noxious perennial weed in certain crop field and non-crop area with potent herbicide to prevent wastage of herbicide in vacant or weed-free spread is PROT application. The application of herbicide with following the last cultivation is lay-by. It is type of activator adjuvant is surfactant. The most common cationic sulfantase used in agriculture, which are often used to glyphosate, is toluamine ethoxylate. In general, weed seeds germinate from 1.25 to 1.5 centimeter of soil. Safenet are also known as antidote. When in metabolic reaction of herbicide, the intermediate chemical structure prove more phytotoxic than the parent compound, and the process it is called reverse metabolism. Atrazine is the deactivated maize. Atrazine is deactivated in maize by the process of conjugation. Over rate of herbicide are most likely to reduce selectivity. Trade name of pendimethalin, stomp, oxyflorphane, gol, imazethapyr, pursuit, fluclorelin, besalin, metsulfuron, agrip, vizalophop, tergasuper, propaquizafop, agil, imazethapyr plus imazethapyr plus imazamox, stomp extra. The common name of herbicide lasso is elaclor, semcor, metribuzin, liberty, glufosinolate, ronstar, oxidizone. The herbicide recommended for weed control in isabgol is isoprutron. The herbicide not used for weed control in groundnut as pre-emergence is atrazine. Maize atrazine na use થાય as a pre-emergence. Herbicide recommended for weed control groundnut in post-emergence is quizalophop, imazethapyr, fluziphop and odyssey. Herbicide recommended for post-emergence weed control in wheat is 2,4-D. Post-emergence in weed control in wheat is metsulfuron, agrip. The herbicide used for weed control in palmetto pre-emergence is atrazine, post-emergence ma 2,4-D. Malic hydrazide is used to control which parasitic weed is orobanki. The herbicide used in weed as pre-emergence application is stomp, pendimethalin. Herbicide used in wheat as post-emergence application is agrip, metsulfuron. Liberty link cotton escape from toxic effect of herbicide is glufosinolate. HR maize escape from toxic effect of which herbicide is glyphosate. In wheat, infection of wild palak, Rumex dentatus increase with the continuous use of chlorinaphop herbicide. Thank you.